Go to Montclair, I got me dripping minute. Onto Swift and D. T. Okay. That's the best it could do right now. All right. Hey, y'all. Happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. Give me a second. My bad. I forgot something. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, so welcome to this week's Mars Weekly Forecast Predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Mars Weekly Forecast / Predictions, I will be channeling with theorist Brahma, who is supporting the collector's highest good and the highest good. If you look at Brahma, you'll see that he is a Hindu god. He's known as the creator within the Trimurti. He has 4 heads. When I first looked up like what that symbolizes, like I first saw that it was for the 4 Vedas or whatnot, 4 different types of Vedas. And then but then I also saw that it was for the 4 different directions, which I originally thought it would have been for, like the 4 corners of the earth, the 4 archangels type of thing. But yeah, he has 4 heads, and some say it's for the 4 different versions of the Vedas, and some say it's for each direction. And he also is seen or pictured holding a lotus flower. The Vedas, again, wrote a rosary known as the mala, a water pot known as kamandalu, and a scepter. And he is known for creation, knowledge, and again, the Vedas. The Vedas, the Vedas, Vedas. I asked Brahma myself, who are you and how would you like for me to describe you? And the following came up, the number 3 came up. I see that as awareness. I see that as and those that you mingle with often, the environment you frequent often. I see that as communication. I see that as social media, social norms, society. I see that as influence and how any of this guy have influence on you or influence on something. And he also said he's all about growth and building. He's cutthroat and has boundaries when it comes to creation, community, growth. He assures and efficient environment for these to thrive, and he helps bring results. And he is known also for helping with reaping goodness, reward, and harvest. That's Darius Brahma for you, and I'll be channeling with him for this week's Martha Weekly Forecast Predictions. If you hear any extra sound just reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I'm handling if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This demonstration is helpful. Let's begin this week's Martha Weekly Forecast / predictions. Okay, so we're gonna start with the journal summaries first. We just have one number and then we should call it some notes here. And then so the only number here is 333. And then the first note here is you are protected, protecting your energy, your power is priority. And then the second one here is simply your power. And then the third and last one here is rest, pause as part of the magic. Rest, pause as part of the magic. That's the journal summary. I'll move on to where we are currently in the planets. Darn it. Gotta do a whole bunch of stuff right now. Hold on. Sorry. Because I thought wrong. Oh my God. Yo, give me a second for real. Like, what is going on? The aggravation right now. Give me a second. I'm annoyed. Okay. Sorry. Just gonna shut the fuck up. I'm so confused. Oh, okay. How cute. All right, I'm back. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's go to the planetary placements. So currently we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are in Libra seasons. Libra season started on September 23rd, 2025. Is going to end sorry, October 22nd, 2025. And Libra is known for the following. Libra is known as the scales, the balancing scales. It is the I balance sign. It is the cardinal sign. It is an air sign. It is ruled by the planet Venus. It is a divine masculine sign. It is the diamond, the quartz, and the marble are gemstones associated with Libra. The kidneys are anatomically associated with Libra. And the Libra is the only inanimate zodiac sign in the zodiacal wheel. It's the only one that is not living or whatnot. And the Justice and the Judgment cards are the two major arcana cards that are associated with Libra. And Libra can be described as the following: just, sociable, refined, accommodating, kind, fair, diplomatic, likable, indecisive, respectful, artistic, seeking equality, harmony, and balance, fair-minded, peace-loving, can sometimes like lie to keep the peace or avoid confrontation, not direct. And then today, the moon is in the first quarter moon in Capricorn, and Mars is in Scorpio until November 4th, 2025. And I'm going to break that down for you. Wicka, wicka, whoa. Okay. We're changing up the music here, sorry. So yeah, so the first quarter movies are following action, resistance in the form of obstacles, decision making, the stress test. Things can become more difficult due to leaving comfort zone, putting yourself out more, doing more than usual to preserve manifestation, getting through it. This phase is meant to energetically help you get through obstacles. If your intentions were planted during the new moon, your first hurdles at achieving these goals are experienced here. Challenges, decisions, and actions. Challenges, decisions, and actions. Be prepared to make decisions and keep your cool. Make decisions that will ultimately bring about the outcome of your previously intentions. To help act on intentions and goals, keep a to-do list, a journal, or a calendar, physical representation of writing and acting on intentions. And then the Capricorn moon means the following: being useful and productive, cool-headed, steady, reliable, seeking safety, security, clear boundaries and realistic goals, long-term planning, respect for authority and tradition, calm, underneath mood swings, dark emotions, keeping emotions under control, structure, organization, efficient management, values, tangible, real things, difficult times, expressing emotions. Difficult times expressing emotions can be hard on self, professional, and serious. And then a Mars and Scorpio means the following: concentrated energy, willpower, challenge, doing the impossible, formidable opponents, seeing right through people and relying heavily on gut feelings, strong sexual stamina, attraction to taboos, fantasies, sexual appeal draws people in, having a black or white philosophy of life, accepting challenges, making changes, strong survival instincts, satisfaction, and testing self or others' achievement, mastery. Sometimes life isn't fair, provocative, maybe projected on others due to low self esteem, transformation, having the drive, ambition, and willpower for transformation, getting to the bottom of things in order to transform, stimulating and provoking change, ability to persevere and work through difficult challenges. Likes a challenge, may have an unrelenting aggressiveness or anger. Be selective of where the energy goes. Direct, redirect, aim the energy. And then the summary here that I got for that is productive, getting things done by any means necessary, cool headed, calm, acting on plans, initiating, continuing to go and continuing to do, changing, needing to be direct and straightforward, seeing everything for what it is and acting accordingly. I don't act funny, bitch. I act accordingly. It's whenever, bitch. It's whenever, ho. So yeah, let's get into the card reading to seal all that off. I don't act funny, bitch. I act accordingly. It's whenever, bitch. It's whenever, ho. It's whenever, bitch. It's whenever, ho. We can do it right now, bitch. Take it out the dog. Stomach out, titties out, ass out. Yeah, bitch. What about it? Because astronomically fine, and all I do is think of you. Baby, all I do is. South, east, west coast. Morning. Nobody, body. The ways I wanna give you this ass. North, south, east, west coast. East, west coast. Feel like a Thursday, how I'm throwing it back. Like south, east, west coast. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the the Coyote card that came out, is Ace of Lanterns, which is the Ace of Cups. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Hermit card. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out, is Waterproof. Top of the deck, easy watching this right now, is Perspective. We getting fucked up tonight. Give me a second. I'm be right back. Karen been doing some new stuff, and one of them is like having to do with my plant, and I have to move it. So when the sun rises over here, I have to move it over here so she can get her sun. And then when the sun is not there no more, I gotta move it to higher grounds. Cause Karen acting like she knew. Too planty. Like, you ain't new to Planty. The heck? Why are you acting up around Planty, girl? Alright. Yeah. She need to get her son up in there. Alright. Alright, so for this week's Martha Weekly Ferguson's predictions, the card that came out is the Devil card in reverse. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of that, is the Ace of Swords. Top of the deck, easy watch this right now, is the Three of Pentacles. And then to clarify, the Devil in reverse, you got the Five of the Lanterns, which is Five of Cups. The Eight of Lanterns. And then the Queen of Muskets, which is Queen of Wands. And then we have here balance. Then we'll do the charms afterwards. There's definitely some type of clarity. There's no more confusion. Something is clear. Like the devil has been found out. It's super clear. And there's something about moving forward, having confidence, moving forward, leaving something behind. And it could be sad and, a loss and all that stuff, but you're moving towards better. Yeah. It's like the devil. It's like the devil was a lie, was a lying. The devil was blocking something. The devil was It was like the devil was not. It was blocking your sight or something like that. And there's something about like clarity, overcoming the devil, overcoming limitations. Okay, and confusion. Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we have 3, 4, 5, 6 here or whatnot. Ascending number sequence, and there's something about moving forward. Some people are moving forward, they're moving on. Whether it's like like actually moving, or like just emotionally, energetically. People could be expanding in somewhere, ascending, growing something or growing somewhere. I feel like it's like a moving forward, moving on, progression. Yeah, simply it could be like a breakup, a separation, whether it's business, family, friends, lover, or a situation, a thing, a place. And it's bittersweet, like I said, but you're moving on to better, moving on to the cups that are still standing. I feel like someone walked away from the devil. Somebody walked away from either like toxicity, lies, limitations. Yeah. And you could have broke up with someone or with a situation or a thing. It could be emotional in some type of way, or like feelings attached or something. But you're clear, or you should be clear. I think you're clear. I think everything is super clear, unless you're in denial. Because everything is straightforward here. It is what it is. It's not even like I think or anything. The way these are placed, this is exactly what it is. It is what it is. In your face. Mm-hmm. Something could have happened around the full moon, or it will happen around the full moon or something. But yeah, there's something about like clarity and confidence and like what you know, what you're seeing and everything like that. There's something about your aura too. It's super clear, shining bright. And then there's something about putting in work in something like a project or whatnot, or maybe at your job, or working with others and balance. What came out was the devil in reverse. I feel like people overcame the way that everything is placed. The double reverse to me feels like there's like an overcoming of temptations, lies, limitations, and all that stuff. Whatever devil antics there have been going on, there's something with the full moon. I'm telling you, it could be coming up, and like it could be coming up or whatnot, or because the full moon I think it's gonna be next week. Or it could be like the previous full moon that we came out from, but I feel like it might be coming. But so it's that, and then bottom deck summary of that is the Ace of Swords. There's some type of clarity. If the devil's a lie, the truth will always come to light, type of thing. Yeah, this is definitely about like it could either if it's with not other people, it could be like about your happiness, about your fulfillment and everything like that, your cups being filled and everything like that, your abundance, overflow, and all that stuff. And like, um, if that's the case, like yeah, the devil's a liar. I'm sorry. There's something about like there could be something about lying or toxicity or something with devil antics or limitations. Maybe like saying you can't have happiness, you can't have abundance, and da 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 fulfillment lies. If it's with other people, there's something about like some type of clarity of like of of somebody else, of people, of some other people, group people, or there's something about like what should call it clarity of like the type of people or whatnot, the type of environment you want to be around. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, Three of Pentacles. It has something to do with like your work, something you're working on, or like again, like with others. Yeah, the show must go on. There's something about going forward, and um yes, there have been a subtle thing of that too. Like even if things are happening to continue to keep going or whatever, is the show must go on. There is something weird here. Currently, there's something about continuing to work on something, build something. Could be with people, and there's guaranteed success. But I feel like this sadness or whatnot, this loss, this breakup, whatever it is, with this Five of Cups, it could be again blinding someone, limiting, or something like that. And there's lies here, bro, and confusion. I feel like it's like confusion and lies about like your energy, like who you are. It's like to how do you even see that like weaken, but it's not weaken. It's to like poke holes in your aura. I don't know, something like that. To clarify, the double in reverse, you got the Five of Lanterns, the Eight of Lanterns, and the Queen of Muskets. It may be bittersweet, but you gotta. There's something about like being courageous. There's something about your aura, healing, getting better, and like your well-being is important. Top shit. We have your balance. Balance. Have you ever noticed how even on windy days, crows and other birds can stay perfectly positioned on a thin telephone wire? They seem almost unfazed or unbothered by the wind. When we are in balance, we meet external forces with our internal strength, giving each space to exist in harmony. When balance appears, you may need to call upon your inner strength as an approaching situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. Just like the wind, it too will make its presence known and then move along. Balance may also appear when your daily schedule could use more reorganization. Are you creating time for yourself? Or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? So be intentional with how you're working on something or whatever. Capricorn is the only zodiac sign here. You could be that sign. The sign could be in your chart. It could be anybody around you. It could be the planetary placements, all that stuff. And then we have here fast forward. Wow, something about the devil being defeated or like something overcoming the devil, it like jumped you forward or jumped something forward. Like as soon as like you broke from that, it's like it went like this. You ever had those some that type of energy? Like it's like being stuck somewhere or being in an energy, and then like as soon as something like falls into place or clicks, everything just starts going like that. All you need is the truth, and you could just go from there. Well, all I need is the truth personally. All I need is the truth. And I'll take off with all of that. I'll take off with that baby, okay? Yeah. And then we have here. Uh-huh. We have here love, 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 love makes the world go round. Papa Girls. It's something with intention, and it has to do with like either or, like working with others or working on like some type of project. And there's something about intentional and like the love, the energy you put into it or whatnot. And we have here Dragonfly, the good element, the good meaning, has a number 9, has a zodiac signs, Pisces and Libra, and it says genuine concern of what's in the unknown, the dark, excitement, jitters, anticipation in a new beginning, when there's risk, joy, happiness, inner knowing, and hope. Yeah, there's better um up ahead. And we have pause. Interesante. It's interesting because one of the notes that I said here too is is that the notes that I said? Where did I see that? Something about pausing. Well, that was in my journal entry actually. So one of the journal summaries or whatever, I have here, yeah, rest, pause as part of the magic. And there's something about like working on something. It could be like a process, or if you guys are into like magic, a process or like a magic, and something about like a pause, like is part of that, is part of the magic, is part of the balance. And then yeah, yin yang. We have yin, no, we have yang, which is like, the active part of that balance, and then like yin is more of like the slower pace kind of thing, rest kind of thing, part of balance. So there's something about balancing out by pausing and resting, and it could be for some type of magic or something like that. And there's something about, so I'm like seeing like, okay, I guess modeling or like a muse. Maybe somebody's a model or a muse, but something about like modeling or a muse, and it's like when they model, right? Okay, first when they taking pictures, that's what I mean. They're moving, they have to move and they have to know how to like change or whatever. But the magic and the work is in like the pause to stop. That's the art in it. And then like when they're walking down the runway, the way they have to walk down the runway, and then when they are at the end, the pause. You know what I mean? They just keep walking. Like part of the magic or the thing is like the pause. It's giving me that with this over here and the Queen of Wands. So it's like a pause, and then like to, of course, to look at the outfit, but there's like an aura in like all of it, and in the pause and then turn around and then go back or whatnot. So there's something about that. What I'm thinking about, not another teenage movie. Is that what it's called? Where they were making fun of the when the girl comes in, the it girl, that girl, when she walks in, basically the spotlight is in her on her, and everybody turns around and watches her, and like the light is in her face, and the wind is blowing in her hair as she's like walking through, makes her entrance or whatever. Like, so I'm getting something with that. There's something about that there. This could be metaphorically or literally or both. With the pause. Okay. So that's that. I feel like there's also been something about letting things unfold and the intentions and stuff. This sounds so artsy and it sounds so godly. But yeah, that's that for this week's Mars Weekly Progress Predictions. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me a set up a day and timetables will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Very, very much appreciated and it's helpful. And peace out.